안녕하세요. 저는 에미입니다. 저는 재정입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 스티븐입니다. 저는 조이민존입니다.
And we're back with another episode, a refresher. We've got 6 categories: introduction to members, music, visual, dance/choreography, lyrics, and memorability. This band is near and dear to both of our hearts. MONSTA X
Trespass.
Excuse my charisma.
That brings back a lot of memories. What do we think about the introduction of the members?
Brilliant.
Yes and no.
Why yes and no? It
shows
all of them.
It shows all of them.
Has
it shows
their
them
names.
singing.
It shows who's rapping, who. As soon as they start, it shows who it is, and then it goes on to the rest of it.
But when it was showing the names, they had half their faces covered.
Yes.
I love the fact when they do this. For a debut, this should be like a stock standard thing that they do for the members. But don't cover their faces, please. You've just taken away from the fact that you wrote the name in the first place.
I mean, you can. The only one that was a bit. I'm not sure which one you are. Was I Am. Because you could still see.
Yeah, but that if you're new to K-pop
Majority.
and you saw that,
I mean, yes.
yeah, that really disappoints me when we're trying to learn who the members are.
However, they did show who was on
Yes.
screen when they were singing.
Yes. So for me, introduction, it's probably an 8.
I rate it higher. I'd put it to a 9.
Music.
It's a strong debut.
It is.
It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to bop. Absolutely love it. I love it.
I think I'm going to go 8.5.
Really?
Because it's pretty much the same throughout the entire song.
Yes, but also in like introduction, which is another thing. You got to see their personalities. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
It's perfect for their debut. Because as a group, as we know them, it really goes for Monsta X, that music.
Mine's a 9.
9.
I love it.
Visual. Like when I'm watching a video, I want it to be nice and crystal clear.
Yeah.
That sort of style doesn't work for me, especially with a debut. When you're trying to see the members, when it gives you that grainy look, you don't always get all their features available for you to see. Especially for a debut song, you want to get to know the members, you want to see. For this song, the costuming was great.
Yes. Like, it was very much following the vibe and the story.
Yeah. I just feel though that like it was kind of... I love this song. Okay? I love this song. But it gives me like a stock standard debut feel. But it doesn't also stand out either.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean? Knowing Monsta X later on, that opinion completely changes because there's so much more than that. But as a debut song, it's very much for me like when I'm saying stock standard, like it's very like
Calculated.
yeah.
But again, they were formed on a show.
Yeah, but if you don't know that,
Yes.
I'm going a 7.
Costuming and everything is just bang on point. The whole music video is cohesive, and that's important. It was dark in some places, but you could still very clearly see them. They had their own time to shine as well. It wasn't just all put together and going, okay, which is who is who. 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
Dance.
Love it. Didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but what we did get to see, again, especially Shonyu, was like showing off some dance moves by himself. So I would have liked to see more dance, but again, that I feel like if they did put in a bit more dance, it would take away from the music video as a whole.
Yeah.
So, and it's a good dance, and it goes with it. Like even if you don't know what the dance is, and you just kind of vibing like that. Yeah.
I do my own like.
Yeah.
It makes you want to dance. When you're in the mood for this song, it makes you want to dance. I'm gonna say 7.5. I just feel like I didn't get enough to judge.
Yeah, I would have said 7.5 as well.
Like, you don't really get enough to judge the dance
No.
on, But what you do see is enough to say they're cohesive, they can dance. It flowed really well. And the moves weren't too overly complicated, but it wasn't too simple either. The lyrics.
Excuse my charisma.
You at least get to know.
Yeah, Juan. Juan says his name, even though he's Juani now. And he says Monster X in it as well. So tell me now who's hot and who's not.
I don't like the way it finished. Part of the reason why this song doesn't overly do a full justice to me is so when they finish, like I feel like maybe they should have swapped those parts around. So can I finish and then finish on the chorus? Because when they finish with, so who's hot? Like tell me who's hot and who's not. And then it just ends. I felt so disappointed. Every time I listen to this song and I get to that part, I'm pumped. And then it goes like that and I'm just like, oh. I just think there's too much lyrics. It's so full. It's definitely aimed towards the young, youthful people though. But it's like really full. 06. It doesn't feel like a debut song for me. 7?
Like it flows really well in Korean.
Yeah.
And it's got like the iconic Juwon이 실례입니다.
But you don't know that until later.
No, I know, but they've kept that up.
Yeah. Memorability
Is so memorable. I love Monster X, so obviously
it's
going to be... Well, no, I'm saying that obviously I'm going to remember it more because we're Mon Bébé. However...
As a debut song, for me, I'm giving it a 6 for memorability. Short term, this song is like a 10 out of 10 short term memory. If I don't hear this song once every now and then, I know that this is their debut song and I can tell you bits and pieces from it. That's only if it gets brought up.
If someone were to say, oh, what was Monster X's debut, I'd say it's Trespass. And I can sing bits to you. I can tell you it's based around like a jail kind of thing. I can tell you that Wonho shows his abs.
See, I forgot that.
I can tell you that they say their names at the beginning. Like I can tell you I can't tell you the whole thing. Yeah, but I can do bits and pieces and go, this is this is what you're coming into, which is what you should be expecting from it. 8.5.
8.5.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't seen this next one.
This is TVXQ and their debut song, Hug. It's different than what you're used to.
Oh yeah.
Because it's from 2004 and they were still very much like 90s.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm factoring that in.
Did you like it?
Oh, no.
You didn't like it at all?
No.
You probably would have stopped listening to it.
Yeah.
But again, this is so different from the normal music that you listen to. I loved it. It was so cute.
We'll break it down. I mean, introduction to members, I think.
It was very good.
It was.
It doesn't say their names.
No, it was so many things I was just like...
Okay, so just focus on introduction to members. See all of the members?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see all of them when they were singing?
Yes, definitely, 100%.
You saw all of their faces? You could pick out, like, defining features?
Yes. It's difficult it's going to be very difficult to rate all the older ones for me because this visually, compared to what we've got now...
Yes.
So that's why I'm basing this off time period, this song.
Okay.
This remaster probably has given it at least some, because if that last screen where you could see 3 of the members and the other 2 were just pretty much almost just shadows, probably a 6.
But you saw all of them. I'm trying to make it so you're not putting the whole thing, just like you didn't like the song, you didn't like the music video. Putting that aside, there's no names.
There's no names.
No.
And they don't even say the names at all. I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay. For me, it's higher because you saw all of them. Even at the beginning, it was stills of all of them. So you can kind of go, oh, okay, cool. And you saw all of them when they were singing. You saw a lot of them. They were separate scenes of them all, where you could also kind of see a little bit of like a different side to them. And like, yes, you didn't hear or see their names really anywhere.
I mean,
I think
that's
you got a
pretty much-
really good introduction to them, and it didn't just move on to the next one. You got to see a whole lot of them. Like, you see them and you feel like you're connecting with them because they're singing right to camera. Like, they're looking at you through that camera. So you've got more of the connection. You also have a couple of scenes where they're all together, which a lot of them, they're just standing in a line and stuff. But even when they're walking, you can see them slightly interact with each other. In that sense, it's probably like a 9.
I was gonna bump mine up to an 8.5 because realistically,
Like
you're
9.5.
Hearing you talk about it, it really does bring out
Probably 9.5 for me. 9.5.
Because hearing you talk about it, you are right. I think the only real downfall for that was the names. Music. Oh.
I know.
It's not my type. That's like it's very well composed because it's very flowy and it goes with the video. It's just not my type of music, and that really affects, especially with what I'm used to.
But the harmonies though, well, that's not lyrics. Harmony is music. I'm just saying that those harmonies were on point.
I know, and I feel like the vocals affect every single part. Maybe not the dance and lyrics, but memorability, visual, music, and intro wise, I feel like vocals spread out between those. Okay. I might let you read it first and I'll listen to you talk about it.
I liked the music. It did kind of, one of the things I want to say is it kind of made me feel like it was more of a soul group rather than a pop group. Again, it's their soft image. I think it was a fine debut, especially considering, like you were, the time period. This is kind of like their soft 90s ballad kind of track, which brings the fangirls in. It's a beautiful song. It does have the little breaks in it where they're like a little bit more this, which personally I just felt was a bit
out of place.
Like, okay. It was a really lovely song. It's like a song and music. It was really, really lovely, but it would be more of a kind of like BGM, like background music while I was doing something. Like when I was studying, if I was at school, I'd kind of like put it on in the background. 7. I'm adding in the harmonies for that.
The harmonies is the best part of this song.
That's why it's a 7.
For a debut song, they were only targeting one audience, and that was
girls.
The girls. For me as a man, I wouldn't be able to enjoy or get into TVXQ with this song because it was so... That's just a girl's song.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3.5. Yeah. Visual.
Again, this is... I don't know how you're going to rate it, but it was beautiful. The lighting, the softness, and it's a soft song. Visuals are beautiful. They were gorgeous. I really like the visuals. The visuals are like solid.
Would it surprise you if I told you I'd probably rate the visual of this song about a 7? Because visually this song is on point. I've said before though, if I saw this song come out in 2004 with those bad graphics back then.
Yeah, but everyone was bad graphics.
I know. I'm minusing 3 points because there's things here and there. The overall experience visually, it's not up to scratch. You do get to see all the members properly, which is as a debut song, it's very important. So that really does contribute to the visual side of this song.
8.
Dance.
Again, you didn't see a whole lot of it, and I think that the dance was just too fast.
I think it was too fast and too simple, and not enough of.
Yeah, it's not great. It was too quick, and it just didn't. I just don't think it fit with the song. Like, this song doesn't really need
I don't think
a whole lot of
any dance at all.
Of anything. Like,
it's probably a 2.
Yeah, it just didn't fit.
It doesn't.
Lyrics. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me?
No. This is not a debut song at all.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a debut song at all.
That is so sexual. That is
It's
so overly sexual.
Debut song? That is way too sexual.
So explicit as well. I'm surprised
2004?
by that for K-pop 2004.
I'm surprised they got away with that.
And like, again, TVXQ and JYJ do have some pretty suggestive songs. Like JYJ's Backseat.
This isn't a debut song. This isn't something you would... This is too risky.
Yeah. Like, the music video,
I
feel like is so much aimed to like the teens. The lyrics are adult.
I feel like the music video and the lyrics don't mix.
If we hadn't read that translation, the lyrics would be like, it flows so well in Korean. It's really soft and everything.
I thought it was soft and sweet lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm a 2.
I'm gonna say 2.5 purely because if we hadn't read that English translation, it flows really well in Korean.
Okay, and last but not least, Memorability. Now, I can't really judge this one properly. I mean, but I can definitely tell you now it's a 1 on my scale of memorability. I won't remember this song at all.
Yeah, it's 1. I don't really remember. Like, I remember it as it was playing. I remember the song and I remember like the chorus, but I just really don't. Let us know what your ratings are as well. That is it for this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Kirby face. Annyeong.
Annyeong.